I'm Mrs. Wolliver, and today is Mrs. Wolliver Day. Are you ready for a story? Today's story is called The Adventures of Holli the Hippo in The Great Escape, written and illustrated by Mrs. Wolliver. This story features a character named Freddie, and this is Freddie. He's a friend of mine, a very close family friend. And actually, if you recognize the woman next to him, that's his wife, and her name is Shari. And if you remember Shari from the Patty and Louie series. Back to the story. The last time we left Holli the hippo, she was locked in the zoo with her mom and dad. Holli wants it to be like it used to be. She wants to go back to her own room in the cave in the jungle. But she had one problem. How was Holli going to escape her cage in the zoo? One day, Holli was playing jacks by herself when she heard a voice. "I will help you escape," said the little voice. "Who are you? And where are you?" wondered Holli. "Here I am down here. It's me, Freddie." Holli looked down at the sidewalk in front of her cage. "Oh, hi, Freddie," said Holli. Freddie was a little frog friend of Holli's. "How are you going to help me?" she asked. "It won't be easy, Holli," Freddie said, "but I have an idea." Freddie's idea was very complicated. Holli was confused, but Holli agreed to do whatever she could to help her and her family escape and go home. The plan would be carried out tonight at dinner time. Holli's watch read dinner time. She got a stomachache just thinking about the excitement. Her mom and dad were standing by, ready for the great escape. Now Ziggy the zookeeper made his way to Holli's cage with a wheelbarrow full of food for their dinner. Freddie was hiding by a bush near Holli's cage. Ziggy opened up the cage door. Then Freddie jumped up and pushed Ziggy as hard as he could. Ziggy fell into Holli's cage, and Holli and her family ran out. Freddie kicked the door closed and locked Ziggy in. Mom, Dad, and Holli stood outside the cage and stared at Ziggy. "We're sorry," whispered Holli. "Please don't be mad at us. We hope you understand." Holli and her family thanked Freddie for his help and turned to go home. "Gee, Holli," sighed Freddie, "I thought you were going to invite me." "Do you really want to come?" asked Holli. "Well," Freddie swallowed down a whimper, "you are my friend. And I don't have a mom and dad. And I don't have any brothers and sisters. And I don't like it here. And I've always dreamed of living in the jungle. And—" Okay, said Holli. "You can come." So Freddie jumped up on Holli's back and gave a cheer. Hooray! When they got to the front gate of the zoo, Holli started to laugh. "Here, let me do it," she said. "I'm good at this." So Holli bumped the gate down with a boom, and they all started back home, even Freddie. Wow, how exciting to have a friend like that to help you when you're down and out. It's really good to have good friends like that, and it's good to be a good friend like that, okay? So they escaped. Now they're on their way home. Let's draw. Are you ready for a drawing? Okay, so am I. Let's draw Freddie the Frog. We're going to draw in the apple direction, the apple direction, the apple direction. Put your paper in the apple direction, and you'll be ready to draw with me. Okay, I love Freddie. He's so funny. He really is. Okay. Now, we're going to draw Freddie on the sidewalk in front of Holli's cage, okay? The first thing we're going to start with, all right, is an oval, and it's going to be on its side. This is really cool. Right in the middle of your paper, right in the middle, you're going to make an oval about that big, okay? We're going to start with where his smile is going to go, actually, his Mrs. Wolliver smile. And on top of that, right there on top of that oval, we can put on his Mrs. Wolliver smile. Okay, now if it's not big enough, remember, turn your paper over, do it again, bigger, okay? No erasing. Okay, and right under it, we're going to give him another oval. There we go. Boop. Looks like a hot dog bun, maybe, huh? It's funny. Okay. Now, right here from the middle, kind of like how we did Pup the dog, okay? We're going to put a line straight up like that, just like that, okay? Now, we're going to use that line. We're going to come up like this, up, and over to this side, okay? Then we don't have to go back here. We can just go from here and make a window on this side. Okay, that's where his eyes are going to go. Okay? Now we want to make his eyes big. Okay, big eyes. This is a big area. Okay, whoa. With the pupils. Okay. So he can see. We're not going to put eyelashes on Freddie right now. I don't draw him with eyelashes. Okay. There's his head. Hello, Freddie. All right. Now we're going to make his body. Okay, we have to come down here. Not too far. Not too far down. Okay? Not too far down. We need to put his hands on his feet. Okay, here we go. We're going to make a leg like that. And then we're going to put 3 little fingers on, feet on, toes. Then we're going to make another leg over here and put 3 toes. It's okay if they're not the same size or the same shape. It's fine. Totally fine, okay? And then we're going to put his hands on. Okay, we're going to put the same kind of shape on this side, like a C. Look what I did. I did a C, kind of. And we're going to put 3 fingers on there, like that. And then we're going to come over on this side and make a backward C, aren't we? Kind of a backward C. And 3 fingers like that. Okay? Let's put his t-shirt on. All right? That was funny when he was saying all those silly things. We're going to put his a regular t-shirt. It's not ripped. Just a little bib, kind of a bib. And 2 buttons on his t-shirt. Okay? And I liked his bow tie. So let's go ahead and make that bow tie right here. On this bump, on this oval, we're going to make a square or a rectangle, whatever it turns out to be. All right. And here's how you make kind of a bow tie, a bow. You go up from that corner, down, and then up again to that corner, like we did some fins on the fish, didn't we? Up, down, in. There's your bow tie on Freddie. Okay. All right, now we're going to put him on the sidewalk. Let's see if we remember how to do that. Okay, we're going to come from his bottom oval with a horizontal line for the horizon line. Okay, follow it behind Freddie. Go in like that. Now, hopefully you have watched the other lessons where we did the sidewalk. You kind of remember how I do it. I don't just make a bunch of sidewalk lines, do I? No, I don't. Right in the middle of Freddie's feet, you're going to come down with a vertical line like that. That's the vertical, up and down, vertical. Okay? Now, between Freddie and the end of your paper, you're going to make another vertical line down like that. And another one on this side. Now, if you still have a lot of room left on your sidewalk, if you need to add another line or two, that's okay, all right? But don't go crazy with the lines, all right? Now, we need to put another horizon line, the grass behind him, okay? Now, we're going to, in the middle of his eyes, another horizon line. Excuse me. That's the grass. And just so we remember it's the grass, let's make a jungle weed. How's that? From last time, we're going to go up, up, over this way, and put a bottom on it like that. Okay, then we're going to remember that that's the grass. We can leave the sidewalk white when you're coloring it, but the grass is going to be green. Okay, let's make another jungle weed over here. Okay, let's go over like this, up, over, and this way, and there you go. Now yours aren't going to look exactly like mine. Okay, you're just getting started. You're just practicing. We're going to make some more in first grade too, so you'll be a pro by then. Okay? Yes, we want our jungle sun. Yes, we do. Wow, that's a big one. Must be hot that day, that's for sure. All right. And I like 2 clouds in the sky. So we're going to put 2 clouds in the sky. All right. 1 and 2. All right. Great job. There's Freddie. Okay. Put your pencils down. Look down at your paper and say, wow, I did a great job. Now tell your neighbors or tell me, wow, you did a great job too. Are we having fun now? Yes, we're having fun now. We're having a very nice day. Are we having fun now? Yes, we're having fun now. We're having a nice Mrs. Wolliver day, learning to draw the Mrs. Wolliver way. Until next time, keep drawing.